Good morning. I'm getting ready to make a smoothie and go to dance class and then go to the funeral of a friend. Sad, sad day. Anyway, before that though, I just wanted to give you a little shot in the arm. I hope. That's my intention. I've been thinking a lot about the ways that the things that I've learned about being a parent over these 34 years. And one of the things that I think I was most confused about, that may be a confusion for you, is that I knew my children needed to be taught and corrected. And I knew that their adult lives would not be productive and happy without having that kind of feedback. But what I was so worried about was stepping on their little psyches. I was so worried about them feeling tromped on and jerked around. I don't know how else to say that. Maybe you know what I'm saying, and maybe you know how I feel. But I was worried about coming across too harsh, and particularly if I was in a public space, I really didn't want to correct my children there. I didn't want to be criticized by other people, and I didn't want to make my kids feel like they were being embarrassed and singled out in a public place. So oftentimes I didn't. I ignored what they were doing, or I tried to give them an evil eye, like, you're messing up, buddy, just better knock it off. Or I would ignore it until it was something that wasn't ignorable, and then I would be really put out with them. So what I've been learning in my real love journey, unconditional love journey, is that of course kids need to be taught and corrected, and of course it's going to make a massive difference in their adult lives whether or not they learned to control themselves. That's why we're teaching kids the principle of obedience. Number one, because they're too small, they don't have enough information or experience to know what's dangerous, what is good to eat and what's not. They don't know who is safe and who's not. They are too small. They don't have that knowing in them. Besides that, they are little and vulnerable, and they can be manipulated very easily, even without the size difference. So it is our duty to love and teach and protect them. So we can't be afraid to do it. And I wish if I could rewind the clock and know what I know now and practice these couple of things. And they are correcting or teaching. I like the word teaching much better, because oftentimes correction sounds so punitive, whereas teaching is, I recognize that this person doesn't know this thing yet, and they need to understand it. They need to be taught. The other thing is that you're loving and teaching at the same time, and the thing that makes that possible is for you to do your teaching without irritation and without anger. So the child isn't in defense mode, I have to protect myself, or I'm really worried and scared right now because my mom doesn't act like she loves me, and maybe she doesn't. Maybe she's giving up on me. Maybe I've been such a pill and so inconvenient for her that she's done. And I so badly need to know that I'm loved. So if I feel like I'm not loved, then I'm going to up my protective behaviors, and I'm going to be more in your face, and I'm going to be more obnoxious, and I'm going to do more of what you don't want me to do because I need your attention. So the loving and teaching in concert together, they can't come apart. It's the I Don't Have to Make Everything All Better book companion. They fit together so beautifully. And in I Don't Have to Make Everything All Better by Gary and Joy Lundberg, if you don't have that book, I would really recommend that you get it. They talk about the 4 words: kind, gentle, respectful, and firm. And that fits beautifully with the unconditional love principles. Moms and dads need to be kind, gentle, respectful, and firm. And they don't work if they're separated. If you're only firm, it doesn't work. If you're only kind, it doesn't work. They need to be taught and loved. So learning how to love and teach, learning how to take anger out of the equation. Oftentimes we use anger. We think that's how we're teaching our kids, right? If mom's upset, you know you're in trouble, you know you've done something wrong, you better fix it. But we have to take that piece out of the equation. It's not relying on anger to communicate. We gotta act way before then, way before we are so frustrated that we want to come out of our skin. So we can respond more quickly, not just with verbal commands, but get up out of your chair and go to the person. We can look at, what is this kid needing? Are they needing attention? Are they feeling scared and worried and vulnerable? Do they not know what they should do? Do they not know what would be appropriate in this situation? And almost always, the love piece covers it. If we can, maybe they're hungry, maybe they're tired, maybe we didn't feed them, maybe we didn't get them to bed on time. That's on us. We've got a lot of responsibility in this arena. So much to think about. My heart goes out to you as you are parenting in this day. We have a lot to learn. I have a lot to learn. I'm practicing, and I hope you are too. And I hope this is a little bit of encouragement. You can do this, you can learn, you can up your game, and you can have greater peace at your house. Sending you my love. Bye-bye.